Tory MP Stephen Barclay explained that neither Boris Johnson or Jeremy Hunt could rule out a no-deal Brexit recession. He noted that the UK needed to be preparing for a no-deal Brexit sensibly to avoid damage for unavoidable disruption. Sky News' Beth Rigby questioned in what form this disruption would take and who it would affect. She began by asking, "Do you worry that there could be a recession? You can't rule it out, can you?" Mr. Barclay replied, "Well, no, as a former Treasury, no one can ever rule out what could happen in the future. The question is, are we doing everything we can to prepare? Are we trying to get a deal in the first instance, but if not, have we prepared in a sensible and professional manner?" After emphasizing that he has always been clear that a no-deal Brexit would lead to disruption, the Sky News host asked Mr. Barclay what that disruption would like. He replied, "Well, it is hard to model because, of course, it will be an unknown. The question is, are we planning for the areas that are within our control? But there will be areas, as I say, like small businesses where we don't in government have visibility on preparations. So it is important that they prepare as well." Boris Johnson has insisted that he is prepared to take the UK out of on a no-deal Brexit by the 31st of October come what may, despite Jeremy Hunt agreeing he would be willing to take the UK out on no deal, but has seemingly not managed to convince Boris backing MPs who claim that he is a Remainer. Philip Hammond has said that leaving the European Union without a deal in place would hit nations' coffers hard, far more than is set aside to cope with such an outcome. The Chancellor poured scorn on pledges from Tory leadership hopefuls Jeremy Hunt and Boris Johnson, telling MPs he is not in favour of ad hoc spending or tax cut commitments being made, and he claimed that a no-deal exit would cause such a dent to the UK economy the £27 billion war chest created to deal with its impact would have little impact. But a senior cabinet source told the Daily Express on Tuesday that preparations for leaving the EU are more advanced than people think. He said, "It's not really a binary argument between deal or no deal. Even if we leave without a deal, there will still be many agreements in place between the UK and the EU to make sure trade is done, aeroplanes fly and electricity is available. We will have had an extra 6 months since the 29th of March, and although things have changed, we are in a strong position. There will be no Armageddon as some people in Project Fear are predicting."